Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? What up? So y'all see my situation right now. I can't even see the sun. You get what I'm saying? No sun over here. It's just raining. But we're not gonna be on here too long. I'm just gonna give y'all a quick synopsis of my personal opinion of the solar eclipse. It's a 9 a.m. over here on the West Coast. You know, I'm just getting up, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna actually get out. I'm gonna walk around a little bit so y'all can see, you know, it's real fucked up over here. So give me 1 second. I'll walk around a little bit. We're gonna see what's up. All right, let's do this shit. What's good with everybody? Who over here on the West Coast? Who's seeing what's up? Is it raining over there in Cali? What's going on? Hold on. Put my shoes on. We're gonna walk around a little bit, see what the deal is. What's going on, sister? Is it raining over there? Yeah, I'm in Vegas. Cloudy. No rain in Jersey. Anybody got any sun? Cause it's like noon over on the fucking East Coast, right? It's like noon. Anybody got any sun? Or is it dark everywhere? What's up? Yes, in Cali. Cali got sun right now? All right, let me switch this camera around so y'all can see. Sunny in Jersey, sunny in Florida. All right. No doubt. Let me show y'all what the deal is. See? This is my situation right now. Well, I ain't got no sun to look at. There's no sun to look at. There's no eclipse. You see, I can't see the sun or the moon. It's cloudy over here. Hold on. Canada has sun. Okay. All right, let me go out this gate so we can see a little bit more. Let me lock this door so nobody won't come up in this motherfucker. So hold on. We're gonna walk around a little bit. We're gonna talk about it. Give me 1 second. Just no plans over here. You know. Okay. Alright. The reason I call this shit solar eclipse madness is because it's time for the dark side. See, if y'all been following me, sunny day in Dallas, all right, cool. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody who got sun, who can actually see the eclipse. You know, over here, you know, this is what we dealing with. You know, it's been raining all night, so damn, I'm gonna miss it in Australia. Peace. See, if y'all been following me, if you saw my Sirius Rising video, that was about a month ago, right? So the Sirius Rising lasts for a month. So like from July 22nd or 18th to August 22nd, 18th, you know, give or take a few days. So now that the Sirius Rising is over, this is what the solar eclipse marks. Now it's ended that, so you can no longer see Sirius. So now we're going through the black phase. You know, another way to put this is, I talked about the planet Rahu on my numerology video. I'm not sure what the title is, when I was talking about the number 4. It's about Rahu. Rahu, when the sun, the moon, and Rahu, which is a shadow planet, the north node of the moon, when they all are in alignment, that's what causes a solar eclipse. That's what causes shadow. It's a shadow planet. If you look up Rahu in Vedic astrology and you read up on Rahu, it's a malefic planet, meaning it's all about chaos. It's the chaos planet. Like I was saying, it's a planet, you know, that rules the dark side. So anything that has something to do with the dark side is ruled by Rahu, R-A-H-U. You can look it up on YouTube and do your research on it. So let me turn the camera around a little bit more. It's actually raining right now, see? So this is the beginning of the darkness. Transformers, absolutely. It's the beginning of the darkness right now. Let me cross the street. It's the beginning of the darkness. See, I can't see shit. It's cloudy than the motherfucker. See, over there, you see a little sky, but that's it. It's raining right now, actually. So, I'll give y'all a little, this is my situation right now. But this is what it is. It's time for the dark side. Because we only got a couple more months in the year. And this is about to be the dark months. You know, we're going into the fall. We're about to go into, Libra, Scorpio, Virgo, all the dark signs. You know, winter solstice and all that. So let me turn the camera back around for a minute. So anybody who's fucking with anything dark, the dark side or whatever, anybody in the streets, anybody doing any illegal activity, this is the energy for it. So now it's not just something you doing. This energy is now supporting darkness. Again, look up the planet Rahu. Well, it's not even a planet. It's our time, absolutely. So you do rituals. Do rituals dedicated to exploring your subconscious mind, the dark side of your nature that you normally suppress, you know, going through your work day or going through dealing with family and friends, all the things that's suppressed. It's time for it to come out now. This is the time. Yeah, it's actually starting to rain pretty hard. I'm not sure if y'all can tell on the camera. And it's been raining all night. And this is what I mean. I think this is the first video. It's rainy and shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm not gonna be on here too long. I don't want the phone to get messed up. So I'm just giving y'all this is from my perspective, because the solar eclipse was like from 9 to 11. So it's probably, people already done seen it. Like on the East Coast, it's already noon and shit. You know what I mean? So I'm just giving y'all, it's starting to rain real crazy. But it's all about solar eclipse madness. It's all about the dark side from here on out. So it's more so than just the actual event, the actual eclipse. It's from the eclipse going forward. So going forward, it's all about madness. This is chaos. That's why if you look at my latest videos and shit, I'm using clowns and scary clowns and dark clowns, and I'm having crazy ass dreams. I'm having dreams about, the goddess Kali, and she's showing me all type of shit. Definitely, if you have orgone pyramids, put it on your third eye, or your crystals, put it on your third eye while you sleep, and it'll make your dreams more vivid. Sleep with a bowl of water above your head with sea salt in it. You start to do things to enhance your dreams. Go to sleep try to nap between 9:30 and 10:30, as I said in the previous video, so that you can have your astral projections. Start to communicate with the energy of Rahu. So go to sleep with the intention to communicate with Rahu and see what it has in store for you personally. So if you're not on the dark side, if you don't do anything dark or illegal and that's not your type of lifestyle, it's still something for you. Rahu is considered a demon. I'll give you the quick story of Rahu. Because you got Rahu and you got Keter. Bless you too, yo. Rahu is a number 4. That's the tree of life. Ketu. Ketu. So you got Rahu, Rahu, then you got Ketu, which is Ketu. The number 4 is Rahu, the number 7 is Ketu, which they are the complete opposites. So Rahu is about the material plane, Keter, I don't know why I keep saying Keter. Ketu is about the spiritual plane. So when you want to master this plane, you channel Rahu. When you want to master the spirit realm, you channel Ketu. So right now, from here on out till next year, pretty much going all the way to the spring. So from the fall and the winter, it's all about Rahu. When we go to the spring or whatever, you start dealing with Ketu. Now again, you can deal with these energies if you understand house numbers. Watch my video on how to change the vibration of your house number if you don't already know how to do that. And change your house to a number 4. If you really want to work directly with Rahu, change your house number to a number 4. And again, I'll give you the quick story. How do I channel with demons? Exactly what I'm talking about right now. Rahu is considered a demon. I'm going to give you the quick story of Rahu. Rahu is basically a demon who disguised themselves as a god. And when the gods, and again, this is just a quick story. You can look it up yourself. I'm just giving you the quick version. Rahu is a demon that disguised himself as a god, and he was sitting amongst the gods. Is the eclipse bringing feminine energy? Absolutely, because the moon is so small in comparison to the sun. The fact that the moon can actually block out the sun is a manifestation of feminine energy. So definitely that's another thing. That's why I'm talking about the subconscious mind and all that. It's definitely a manifestation of pure feminine energy. So definitely anything feminine, anything, you know, applying to the moon is definitely going to be enhanced from here on out. So don't look at the eclipse as just, you know, the little 2 or 3 minutes the sun is going to be blocked out. This is just from here on out, because the energy of the sun being blocked by the moon is going to have a long-lasting effect. So don't get caught up with just the actual event, then, you know, tomorrow you just go back to normal. So it's definitely the manifestation of pure feminine energy. So definitely anything feminine and, you know, women and all that is definitely enhanced. Again, that's why it's raining. You know what I mean? This is pure feminine energy. So getting back to the Rahu story, Rahu was a demon that dressed up as a god, and he was sitting amongst the gods in disguise, and they was passing around this drink of immortality. You know, and he took a sip of the drink. When he took the sip of the drink, they realized that he was a demon, and they cut his head off. But he had already became immortal. So that's why Rahu represents the head. They say sometimes Rahu is represented as the dragon's head, and Ketu is represented as the dragon's tail. Or Rahu can also be the north node in your astrology chart, and Ketu can be the south node of your astrology chart. So we're dealing with the head of the demon. So Rahu is talking about the head of the demon. That's why it's about the, you know, the ego, the material realm. It's about wealth, about career, business. You know, it basically anything that all your vices. It gives you hunger. It gives you ambition. You know, so when you're dealing with the number 4, and again, that's why, you know, Jay-Z came out with the album 444 and all that. That's Rahu. You know, a triple Rahu, 444. So it's all about ambition. You want to get your ambition up. You want to feed your demons. If you work with demons, you want to feed the demons. You really want to see what they're really about. It gives you a hunger. So that hunger may manifest as, you know, becoming a workaholic or becoming a drug addict on the flip side of it. It just depends on who you are and how in control you are of your demons, because we all have them. It's just about how much control do you have over it. So Rahu was definitely working with the demonic spirits, the demonic energies, but in a controlled fashion if you don't allow yourself to go over it. I'm excited for the solar eclipse. Absolutely, definitely channel the energy of the moon, you know, channel all this darkness. So again, Rahu is the north node of the moon. So that's the thing. So Ketu and Rahu both represents the north node and the south node of the moon as well. As you do your own research, you'll see what I'm talking about. So definitely this is a very dark energy. You know, dark spirits, then, you know, it enhances, you know, in Halloween. Once Halloween comes, you know, that's when the veil is completely open. So this marks the beginning of, you know, the dark side energy coming in. So especially, you know, the solar eclipse don't happen too often. I think it happens maybe once every year and a half, so it doesn't always happen. So now that it's happening around this time, and we clearly see the manifestation of it, because it definitely wasn't raining yesterday. You know, it was sunny as fuck yesterday. So the fact that it's having this type of effect on us, gazing, they say don't gaze directly at the solar eclipse. Well, that's what they say. But again, if, you know, because you may go blind, but so you do that at your own discretion. I guess if you have, the sunglasses or whatever, you can look at it. But I guess I wouldn't advise to look at it directly. But I'm not saying that it's not possible either. So you take your own precautions when it comes to that. But again, it's not about gazing at it. It's just about the energy as a whole. So even if you don't see it and you don't even go outside, because again, it may be raining where you are as well. You get what I'm saying? So Philly in the house. I turned heel most of the August, faced my fears and became them. Absolutely. Definitely shout out to Philly. Shout out to Texas. Shout out to Chicago. You know, LA, New York, the whole US, you know what I mean? So we all doing this shit together. We all in the spirit together. Let me get past this real quick. So, it's all about Rahu. I made 5-page list of things, people in karmic situations to release and burn it yesterday. Absolutely. How to connect with a demon or entity. If you want to connect with, again, your own personal demonic spirits and energies and, you know, your subconscious mind, again, just work with the moon. Again, Rahu or Ketu is just different notes or the shadow side of the moon. You get what I'm saying? So definitely work with the moon. And again, this is solar eclipse. It's the perfect time to work with the moon. So it's definitely manifesting the things that's hidden within your subconscious mind that you keep locked up, that you don't really express on a daily basis. You get what I'm saying? So this is a manifestation of the moon as it is. Like, it's the moon that causes the solar eclipse in the first place. That's really the power of the moon. The sun is going to come up anyway. It's the moon is blocking out the sun. So it's really the time of the moon. It's the moon that's really showing forth its power at this point. So this is really the manifestation of the moon, although it's called a solar eclipse. It's the moon that's causing the solar eclipse. So this is time, definitely. The feminine energy definitely is, as I said earlier, is definitely enhanced at this point. Can this help build up my astral temple? Do absolutely, because again, whenever we talking about, you know, the astral plane, and we talking about anything spiritual, anything that has something to do with your dreams and all that, that's definitely lunar energy. So your lunar energy is enhanced, the subconscious mind, your dreams, you know, right, communicating with deities, communicating with anything other than the material realm is enhanced at this point. So when you combine it with Rahu, which is the lord of the material plane, it bridges that gap. So you already have lunar energy already coming in real heavy. And let me switch the camera around. So you know, this is the field I normally be at, right? You see it's completely different. So this is Vegas, you know, this super cloudy. Just give y'all a 360. So this is a manifestation of lunar energy right now. Love from Colorado. Shout out to Colorado. Absolutely. You got any sun out there in Colorado? Where all the sun at? You know what I mean? Saw a caterpillar. Definitely look up the caterpillar animal totem and the butterfly animal totem and the moth animal totem. Look up those animal totems to see the spiritual significance of it. Somebody is calling me. Hold on. Okay. So definitely shout out to everybody who got sun. So I'm just giving y'all the opposite now. Sunny in LA, so definitely shout out to LA. I'm showing y'all the opposite of what we have, you know. So it's cloudy and raining over here. I usually try to contact Asha if I ask Asha something, but never got an answer. Definitely try this shit again. Like whatever you do and whatever you're doing, it's raining in Florida right now. Definitely shout out to Florida right now. Y'all getting y'all rain. So in terms of communicating with these spirits, again, enhance your lunar energy. So find out what sign your moon is in. That's one thing you can do. Find out what aspect and what sign your moon is in. It's sunny in the Dominican Republic. Shout out to the Dominican Republic. You know what I mean? Everybody who got sun over there, you know, you see what we dealing with. You see the mountains in the background. So, you know, it's pretty cloudy over here. So, again, find out. Everybody is going crazy and they're driving to Wyoming to the center path. Yeah, definitely see, is it like a blue type of bug in my window? What are you talking about, sister? A blue bug? I don't know what that is. So definitely find out what aspect your moon is in. And that's your connection to how you get into, you know, the subconscious mind and how to channel these spirits. You got to work with your personal lunar energy. So find out what aspect your moon is in and go from there. And read up on what that means. Then apply that to some kind of ritual. Build a ritual around your moon aspect so that you can explore your own subconscious mind. Cancer, how do I Google that? Type in natal chart in Google, type in natal chart, put in your birth information, your birth time, the date, and the location, and it's going to pull up your chart, and it's going to tell you what every planet is in. You're going to have at least 10 planets all the way from the sun to Pluto. Check out what planet, what zodiac sign your moon is in. And definitely after you find out, so for example, if your moon is in Cancer, then type in moon in Cancer. After you figure out what it is, then type in, do a Google search on moon in Cancer or whatever it may be. Then read up on what that means. So once you kind of get a feel, you may have to read a couple different articles or whatever to get an overall understanding of what it means. Once you understand what it means, then formulate a ritual around that to bring that energy out more, to enhance that energy. Hello from Arizona. Shout out to Arizona. You know, we pretty close. I haven't been in Arizona. What's going on with Arizona? Is it sunny out there or is it raining? Let me know what's going on. Let me turn this camera back around. Hold on, let me wipe this screen. All right, so once you figure out what aspect your moon is in, formulate a ritual around that so you can enhance your lunar energy. What would I be doing an eclipse? Exactly what I'm talking to y'all about. My moon, personally, is in Scorpio. However, that's a diabolical alignment, meaning the moon doesn't really express itself well with Scorpio, right? So when it comes to me, like it's a conflict of interest. So my personal weakness, because I can be open, I can be honest, my personal weakness is my moon, you know, by it being in Scorpio. Type in moon in Scorpio, and you will know what I'm talking about. I'm from Portugal, it's hot in here. Shout out to Portugal, however you say that, shout out to you. So if you look up moon in Scorpio, you'll see what I'm talking about. The moon doesn't really like being in Scorpio. So it's about me. Like I have to formulate a ritual around that to balance out those energies so that I can stay, you know, level. So again, formulate a ritual around your moon aspect. It's super bright down here. All right, definitely shout out to Detroit, it's bright. You know what I mean? It's crazy, you know, we in the same country, or, you know, we close together, and there's just all type of different type of energies. All type of different type of energies. There's all type of shit going on. The sun is showing in some places, it's raining in other places. So again, formulate a ritual around your moon sign so that you can enhance your lunar energy and balance out those energies. Also, again, the moon is the third eye. That's why I was talking about, you know, put crystals on your third eye. If you got orgone energy, or, you know, pay more attention to your dreams. Start writing down your dreams. So pay extra attention to your dreams. Pay extra attention to your lunar alignments. And if you have any aspects or whatever, anything that has something to do with the moon, just read up on the moon in general. You know what I mean? Watch the Batman movies. You know, the Batman is dealing with the bat, dealing with the lunar energy. Watch the Batman movies. You know, watch the Matrix. You know, anything that has something to do with the mind. You know, NYC is sunny in NYC. Shout out to NYC. You know what I mean? See, I like New York people. They, you know, they very, very definitely New York is like a lunar city. You know, like it's so bright in New York, like the sky is like silver. When you, like, even at nighttime, it's like the sky is so bright, it's ridiculous. So I definitely had a good time in New York. Hold on, let me let this pass. I like the people in New York. They very straightforward, very shrewd, mind their own fucking business. You can just, you know, smoke your weed, ain't nobody gonna say nothing to you. Everybody is just in their own world. So definitely New York is all about that vision, you know, being a visionary, being activated in those higher levels of consciousness, whereas Cali is the opposite, you know what I mean? Everybody is more, so not everybody, but it's more focused on the lower energies. That's why, you know, in Cali, you have a lot of cities and mountains named after the devil and real demonic spirits. So you got like the angelic spirits on the east, the demonic spirits on the west, you know what I mean? Which is probably why I talk about so much, you know, evil, demonic shit that's been, you know, in Cali for so long. Who knows? But again, I felt that New York energy, it helped me balance out. You know what I mean? Humid in Connecticut, definitely sunny in Georgia. Definitely shout out to everybody who got sun. You see, I wasn't fortunate enough to get no sun, so I'm not gonna be able to see any fucking thing right now. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody who's able to see the solar eclipse. Everybody who got any sun to go see anything, shout out to y'all. Definitely send me some fucking pictures of it. If anybody see it, send me some pictures. Lordasar, Lordasar. If you see it, or you close to it, definitely send me some pictures. Let me see what you see. You know what I mean? Because you see, I'm not going to be able to see anything. So definitely, if you just show me some love, send me some images so I can see what's going on. Sunny in Houston and sunny here, definitely. Again, shout out to everybody who got sun. You don't have any privacy. Again, you don't need privacy. You can use your own mind. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to, or go in the fucking closet. You have a closet that you can go in at 3 in the morning when everybody's asleep. Go in the closet, or just go outside. Go out. If you don't have no privacy, go in the closet or go outside, or keep everything in your own mind. You have several options, so don't let that deter you from doing your rituals. You know what I mean? Go outside, go in a dark closet, or just keep it in your own mind and just do the ritual in your head. Just stay aware of it. The same way you would keep a mantra in your mind, and you keep it on your mind all day, just keep the ritual in your mind after you create it. So there's several things that you can do. So don't let that deter you. So like I said, I'm not going to sit on here too long. It's raining. You know, the phone is getting all wet. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to give you all a synopsis of my personal view of the solar eclipse. Repeat your contact info. Do I have an IG? Yeah, it's Lordasar, Lordasar. I don't have too many pics. I just really restarted my account. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Lordasar, Lordasar. Follow me on Instagram. That's the same email, lordasar@gmail.com, lordasar on Instagram, lordasar on whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? So definitely show me love. Thanks. How's the music down there? You know, the music, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's really about, at this point, music is whatever is within you. You know what I mean? So as you see, like with my music, somebody just donated me $5. Afro Pick, definitely shout out to you, Afro Pick. You know what I mean? Shout out for the super chat. I believe that's the super chat. Love you, man. Really appreciate this. I really appreciate everybody too. You know what I mean? All right, just for that, I'll give y'all, you know, some few extra minutes. Definitely like the video, thumbs up. You know what I mean? I definitely appreciate everybody for tuning in. Are you in Las Vegas? It's raining out here in Vegas. Yeah, I'm definitely in Vegas right now. You know, yeah, go outside. You're going to see it's raining right now. It's really been raining all night, really. You know, it's been raining all night. So it's raining pretty heavy right now. That's why I got the towel and the do-rag on. Is it okay to see the eclipse using just your eyes? Again, I'm not going to advise you to look directly at the sun, because you shouldn't be looking at it anyway. But again, I'm not saying don't do it either. Just use your own precautions when it comes to that, to looking at it directly. But again, it's more about the energy itself than the actual event. So don't get caught up in the actual event of the solar eclipse. It's all about the lunar energy. It's all about enhancing the lunar energy. So it's all about working with the feminine deities, the Isis energy, you know, the Aphrodite, and whatever deities that associated themselves with the moon. Khonsu, if you want a male deity, Khonsu. You know, Tahuti, Thoth, you know, peace. Definitely peace, everybody. So definitely, y'all let me know. Y'all have any other questions, y'all let me know what's going on before I get up out of here, you know, because it's raining pretty heavy right now. But definitely want to give y'all some visuals of, you know, what's going on from my perspective. And, you know, just my whole synopsis. So again, I'll repeat it one more time. If you wasn't here when I first started the video, it's all about the energy of Rahu. You know, the solar eclipse is marked the darkness, so it's time to go into the dark side on a personal level. So definitely work with the energy of Rahu. If you don't know how to change the vibration of your home, I have a video on it, how to change the vibration of your home. Change it, or just work with the number 4, period. So just channel your mind, 444, 444, 444, 444, 444, 444, 444, 444, 444, 444, all fucking day, all day. It's like clockwork, you know, when you're 8 hours on the job, chant 44 the whole 8 hours. You know what I mean? And you just see how it manifests in your reality as a whole. Thank you. Free natal chart. Google that. Definitely, yeah. Do your natal chart. See what aspect your moon is in, so that you can enhance your personal lunar energy on a personal level. See how that manifests in your reality. And it's just good to know the aspects of your chart as a whole anyway, so you can just kind of see when you react the way you react and you think the way you think. And essentially, at some point, you should transcend your chart and work with all the energies, so you don't get stuck on just with your personal alignments. You want to work with all the energies, but you got to master your personal energies first. So once you master your personal energy, you will be able to connect with whatever energy you want to connect with, but you got to do it through your own path. You know what I mean? So again, Rahu is it's the most demonic energy. It's the most powerful energy when it comes to working with the dark side. You know, so on the subconscious level or on the physical level. So if you're in the streets, you know what I mean, you evading taxes or whatever, you know, work with the energy of Rahu to keep yourself protected. And definitely it's going to build up your ambition. It's going to build up your willpower. It's going to build up your hunger. It's going to build up anything that's going to keep you moving forward and enhance, you know, just your desires and your passions. And, you know what I mean, if you smoke weed, you're probably going to smoke more weed. So don't allow your vices to take you over. Definitely stay balanced, because again, so this is all about challenge. It's like a little Saturn. So just like the energy of Saturn is real heavy, and you know, it's all about challenge and strife and, you know, upgrading you just through challenge. See, 4 is the most challenging number. Again, as I said in the other video, just if you know anything about Tupac life path number was a 4, and you see all the things he went through. So just use that as an example. So although, you know, he's one of the greatest of all time, you see that he had to go through and he had to earn that title. He went through so much. That's what made him so brilliant, though. It's a strife and it's a struggle that makes you brilliant. It enhances you. It enhances your character. So again, if you're looking for a challenge, you're looking to enhance your spirituality, you're looking to enhance your material situation, then you work with the energy of Rahu. Again, on a personal level, chant 444. Again, check what Rahu is in your chart. See, look up your Vedic chart as well. So don't limit yourself to your Western chart. You know, do your Vedic chart as well, and then you see what, or your north node, Rahu or your north node. See what that is. See, you know, so look up what Rahu is in or your north node is in your astrology chart, and you see how to work with the energy on a direct level. Can you do a video, or do you have a video on daily rituals in general? I can definitely do a video on just doing daily rituals, so definitely look forward to that. I can definitely put that out, no problem. You know what I mean? Can you spell that? Yeah, Rahu, R-A-H-U. Exactly, R-A-H-U. It definitely resonates with the number 4. You know what I mean? So it's definitely a very dark number. The darkest number, again, just look up the story of Rahu, read the story, and you see it. So it's a demon. So all the other planets, you know, are planets, you know, the heavenly bodies. But Rahu is a demon, you know what I mean? So it definitely is going to create a hunger and a thirst within you. It's like being on the dark side, you know what I mean? It's going to create that hunger and thirst within you to go forward and to burst, you know, just do things that you otherwise, what you may have been scared to do, what you may have been nervous about. It's definitely going to push you right into that energy. So as you see, everything that I'm talking to you about, I just changed my house number to a number 4. Like, this maybe like 3 in the morning, I pretty much been up all night. And you see, like, I'm just flowing, you know what I mean? Because it's like, it puts you under pressure. So it's like, it just keep the energy flowing. It's like I can't even shut up right now, you know, but it's constructive information. So I'm giving you a live example of what's going on. And again, you see what's around me is definitely the lunar energy is definitely enhanced. His Egyptian name, again, if you want to work with the lunar deities, it's Khonsu, Tahuti, you got Isis. You know, just look up lunar deities. You got your house is 44. So if your house is 44, that means it's a number 8. So if you want to change it to the number 4, you got to change, okay, 9, 1, 2, 3. You got to put another 4. Or is it a 5, a 3, or a 4? So you got to, you know, add it up 9, then go back to 1, 2, 3, then 4. So put a 5. Right, you put a 5 on the back of your door. Again, just watch the video of how to. I'll put it in the description if y'all need me to. If y'all don't want to look for it, but it's all the way back. My door number is 5305, so that is a number 4. So yeah, that 5305 is definitely a number 4. So that number 4, you tell me, how's that energy for that 5305? How's the energy? My heart desire is 4. So what does that mean for you? So everybody who's seeing this 4 manifest in their lives, what is it doing for you personally? You know, because I want to know as well, like, how does the Rahu manifest in your personal reality? Like, how does it affect you personally? All my other numbers are number 3s. What about house number 37? 37 is the number 1. So remember, it's like you add it up. 3 plus 7 is 10. You take away the 0 is 1. So if you want to change the house to a number 4, you would add a 3 on the back of your door. You know, on the upper right-hand side or left-hand side, depending on where the doorknob is, just, you know, put a number 3. So that will make it a number 4. Okay, thank you. Put in the description. Okay, once I finish this up, get back in the house and do what I got to do. I definitely will link the video to how to change your house numbers. I'll link it so you ain't got to worry about it. So give it about maybe 20 minutes after I stop the video, then you will be able to see how to change the house number to a number 4. If you want wealth, yeah, if you want wealth, definitely work with number 4. That's what it's all about, sudden wealth, you know, gambling, and, you know, it's getting wealth, not necessarily on the light side, but also the dark side. So if you're a very ambitious person, you know, it's going to help you be ambitious with your career, or it's going to help you to be ambitious with the dark side, you know, evading the law. And again, I don't see the dark side in the negative light. It's just, you're just working within the subconscious. Like when you in the streets, you're just working with your subconscious, you know, just taking a different route, taking an alternative route. 2819, you got 1, that's the number 2. So that's the number of the moon. So if you want to change that to a number 4, add a number 2 to the back of your house. So that's a number 2. I thought 8 was for wealth. 8 is for wealth because that's working with the energy of Saturn. But 8 is more so big wealth and big money. You know, like that Steve Jobs, Donald Trump type of wealth. Number 4 is more so about like you thinking on a more practical level. See, that's the thing. The difference between the number 4 and the number 8. The number 4 is like the beginning steps to get that big wealth. So number 8 gives you a lot more vision, whereas number 4 gives you a lot more action. It's going to make you a lot more ambitious. Whereas number 8, you're thinking a lot more broader. So it broadens your mind, as opposed to number 4 is going to give you a little practical results. So number 4 is like the map. It's going to help you map out your quest, whereas number 8 helps you to maximize your quest after you map it out. So if you are on a number 8 house, it's going to be a very, very heavy number. So change it to a number 4 and you'll be able to see the difference. It's going to give you a little bit more room to navigate and do a lot more practical things, whereas number 8 is a more spiritual number. So like 7, 8, and 9 are the spiritual numbers. So you got 1, 2, and 3, which are the metaphysical numbers. You got 4, 5, and 6, which are the physical numbers. And you got 7, 8, and 9, which are the spiritual numbers. So by 8 being a spiritual number, then that's working more so with spiritual energies and being a mastermind. Number 4, again, 4, 5, and 6 are the physical numbers. That's why Rahu is more of a physical planet, and it's all about physical manifestation and sudden wealth when it comes to the physical realm. So that's what I'm talking about. So work with the number 4 if you want to be a little bit more practical. You want to be a little more about, you know, being on the physical plane and, you know, the physical wealth. So you definitely try it out and see what it does for you personally. My battery is at 4%. Definitely, you know, peace to you, bro. You know what I mean? Just watch the video a little bit later. Thank you, God. Definitely thank you, Micah. Definitely shout out to you, haha. You know what I mean? 616, you know, that's 3. And 3 plus 1, yeah, that's definitely number 4. That's definitely number 4. Like, how is 616 manifest for you personally? What about my house number? 763. Don't worry about the letters. It's just strictly about the number. So if it's 763, 13, 4, that's a number 7. That's a number 7. So that's K2. So, you know, your house is more like a spiritual number, the spiritual aspect of, it's like the exact opposite of Rahu. So, you know, you see how that manifests. So if you want to change it to a number 4, then you will put a 6 on the back of your door. 7 plus 6 is 13. 1 plus 3 is 4. I see 616 every day. 9, 10. 9, 10 is a number 1. You know, 9 plus 1 is 10. So 10 is a number 1. So if you want to change your house to a number 4, you will put a 3 on the back of your door. You know what I mean? And enhance that ambition. Mine is 3, 7, 10. So that's number 2. So again, you're just adding up the numbers and reducing it to the, you know, the one form. So 3 plus 7 is 10. Take away the 0 is 1. Then add the 1. Then you get the, you know, you get the 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. So if you want to add the 4, you just add a 2 on the back of your door. 1029, that's an 11. That's a number 3. 1029 is number 3. So you add a 1 if you want a number 4. 1981. 1981 is a number, let's see, 9, that's a number 1. So if you want to enhance it to a number 4, add a 3 to the back of your door. 1430, 58, that's a number 8. So if you want to enhance it to a number 4, you know, what is that? I think you add what is that, a 7? Or is it a 5? You know, you do the math. You know, 8 plus 7. 8 plus 7 is what is it? 15, 6. Again, my math is all over the place. So if it's a number 8, you add up the 8 till you get to a number 4. You know what I mean? So 9, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I believe that's a number 5. Right, a number 5. So if your house is a number 8, put a 5 on the back of your door. 206 is a number 8, so put a 5 on the back of your door if it's a number 8, and that'll put it to the number 4 energy. My apartment number is 204, now it's just a number 8. Definitely, you know what I mean? 204 is a number 6, so if you added a 2, it'll make it an 8. So again, if you want to make it a 4, you put a 5 on the back of your door. There we go. You know what I mean? So I think that's it. What about 11? Read up on the master numbers. 11 is definitely a master number. It's all about the number. It's definitely working with lunar energy. So the 11 master number is all about inspiration. It's a spiritualist who has a call of spiritual information. 22 is a master builder. So after you got the call for inspiration, the master builder is going to start to enhance that spiritual calling and do things in the physical realm. 33 is a master teacher, which is all about, you know, now you were teaching it. So after you hear the calling on the internal level, you start to have the physical manifestation, then you start to teach what you know. So that's an 11, that's a 22, and a 33 master number. So definitely work with the master number of 11, definitely to enhance your lunar energy as well. All right. Where are you? I'm definitely in Las Vegas currently. Do you think we're going to have a race war? Absolutely not. You know, when it comes to the physical plane, the only thing you can do is enhance your own personal energy. What everybody else is doing and how everybody else is feeling, that's just a manifestation of Rahu. So when you see people, you know, getting all in their feelings and shit happening, again, there's going to be shit happening around the world all the time, everywhere. So if you want to get, definitely number 4 also, just as a quick point, is the number of politics and politicians. So that's definitely, you know, the number of the politicians, and you know, it can go either way with them. You know, sometimes they're just, sometimes they're unjust. So if you want to get it, you know, if you want to get involved in all those things, I'm not telling you don't get involved, but definitely stay focused and stay grounded, because that could take you all the way to a space that you really don't want to be in. You know what I mean? So definitely keep your mind on your own personal evolution at all times. And if you want to enhance that and go out into the world and try to do what you can, then do that if that's what you feel in your heart. I think I'm the 222. I'm in the 222, absolutely. You know, the triple lunar goddess. You know what I mean? So definitely work with the energy of the Great Mother. So all the Great Mother deities, you can work with them as well. You know what I mean? So don't let anything hold you back from enhancing your own personal spirituality. Again, even if it means that you have to go into the dark side temporarily just to see who you really are, just to explore your own demons. Don't be afraid of your own demons if they're already there, if they're already within you, and you have to deal with them personally to balance the shit out. That's why you have the sun and you have the moon. You have highs and you have lows, you know, as above, so below. You know, the law of mentalism, the first law, then you have the law, you know, as above, so below. You have correspondence, vibration, rhythm, polarity, so on and so forth, cause and effect, gender, so on and so forth. Study the 7 universal laws. So if we understand that everything is mental, it's not about the physical realm in the sense of this needs to be the main priority of things. Once you get your mind right, getting your mind right is going to have your spirit right. And when your mind and spirit is right, your physical manifestations is going to be cool. It's going to just align. So again, so it's not about just strictly focusing on just the physical aspect. But again, Rahu is a very physical number. But at this point, it's about dealing with your inner demons. You get what I'm saying? Are you basing in Eclipse? Absolutely. You know what I mean? That's why I did a video around this time. It's definitely happening. It's between 9 and 11. But, you know, on the East Coast, it's probably already in past. So right now, what time it is? It's about 10 o'clock. So I've been on here about an hour. So it's definitely, definitely the energy of the solar eclipse as we speak. You just can't really see it because, you know, there's clouds everywhere and it's raining. So you can't really see it over here. But this is definitely the time of the solar eclipse and going and moving forward as well. So again, don't get caught up on the solar eclipse. It's just the overall energy. So again, I'm showing you right now the energy of the number 4. You see, I'm just speaking and 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 speaking. Ambition. Are you happy? I wouldn't say I'm happy. I would say I'm inspired to be all that I can be. Because again, this energy right now, it's about the lunar energy, so it's not really about, you know, being like happy. I wouldn't say happy. But then again, we on the planet Earth. It's a lot going on right now, so I would say right now I'm more so balancing everything out. So I definitely wouldn't lie and say I'm just in a happy space, you know what I mean? But I definitely feel a lot more better expressing this to everybody and helping everybody get to their place of happiness. I would say that. So this is definitely lifting up my spirit, definitely speaking to everybody right now. Do you eat animals? Do I eat animals? Well, sometimes I may dabble in meat, but I don't eat it on a daily basis. You know what I mean? Like I don't spend my money on animal products. You know what I mean? But if somebody else cooks and, you know, they're sharing their meal, I don't refuse it. Like, all right, cool. But I don't spend any money on eating animal. I don't spend my personal money on it. But you know, if family come over, I'm dealing with family or whatever, I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm not going to refuse it, but it's definitely not a part of my everyday diet. Like right now, I'm about to drink some tea. I haven't really eaten anything. I'm about to drink tea. My thing is tea. You know, my thing is tea. So that's what I'm drinking more and eating more than anything else. Which mother deities do I look up? The mother deities. Okay. Let me pass by this guy. It really doesn't matter which mother deity you work with, just as long as it's a mother deity. But let me pass it so you can hear me clearly. Hold on 1 second. If you want to work with mother deities, are you fasting today? Pretty much. All I'm doing is drinking tea. Just strictly tea. And that's again, like when you fast, you help the Kundalini rise. And what I mean by that is when you don't have food in your system, the Kundalini rises without restriction. So you know, so definitely anybody who fasts, you know, all the hunger planes. So it's doing more than just detoxing you on the physical plane. It's helping to rise that Kundalini energy. And it's the Kundalini energy that heals you. Because just yesterday, I'll tell you what was going on. Just yesterday, I was pretty much sick. I was out of it just yesterday, but I woke up healed. because I got real mad and I got real angry. I'm like, what the fuck am I sick for? I got real mad and real angry, started rising up that Kundalini, and I woke up just fine. I also was working with the energy of El Cristo Rey and Apollo Mayombe spiritual system. I drew his sigil, you know, I put it right by, you know, my sleeping area, and, you know, I'm just fine now. So you see I'm out here making a video, you know, speaking my mind, so I'm just fine. But just yesterday I was fucked. But I healed myself working with that type of energy and just getting mad and just letting that Kundalini rise. So don't be afraid of anger. Definitely, Rahu is also the number of anger. Don't be afraid of anger. Just help that Kundalini rise so that you can heal yourself. So again, working with Mother Deity, definitely work with Lilith. Lilith is a Mother Deity. You can work with Babylon. Again, you can work with Isis. You can work with, let me see, who else? Mut, M-U-T. So there's a lot of them. You know, we don't have to go through the whole list, but that's it. If you want to work, the most darkest energy is Lilith and Babylon. I would say Lilith. Work with the energy of Lilith. Lilith is definitely a mother you should work with if you want to enhance the darker energy. So work with the great mother Lilith. I really like you. I think you're a good man. I appreciate that so much. Damn, son. I punched myself in the face to clear out the cobwebs. Absolutely. Have you ever worked with, what is this? Chonek? I have no idea what that deity is. Booney. I definitely worked with Booney in my earlier years. I think that's the deity to enhance your financial situation. You have any knowledge past astrology in the sense of what causes astrology? Your mind. See, past is the mind creates the physical plane. Again, that's what I said. Study the universal laws. The first law is a law of mentalism. So it's a law of mentalism that creates time. See, astrology is basically time. It's all about time. It teaches you the science of timing. So if it wants you, and timing is coming from within the body. You know, you have your internal clock and you have your internal time. So when you study astrology, you're studying your eternal clock, utilizing the stars. The stars above is just reflecting your internal clock. The macrocosm is reflecting the microcosm, which is within you. And when I say within you, it's within your own mind. So the mind is just creating the physical plane when it comes to timing. So that's why when you're in a good mood, good things happen. When you're in a bad mood, bad things happen. It really all depends on what's going on within us. So when you stay in a clear mind, a clear head, and you have control over your mind and what's going on in your mood and your emotion, then that's when you can enhance your reality. It's all about saying, again, when we're dealing with lunar energy, it's all about staying in control of your mood and your emotions. You stay in control of your mood and emotions by thinking about the opposite. So if you're sad, just think about be happy. If you, let's just say, if you financially not in a good place, just think about being financially in a good place. You don't need to dwell on, being broke if you broke. Just think about, next time you're going to have it. And, rise up that Kundalini by having those positive thoughts. Rise up your energy. Don't dwell in darkness and melancholy. That's not going to help you enhance anything. So if you're in a dark place, just think about, the next time you're going to come up, the next time you're going to rise. Think about your rising and your second coming. That's how you enhance the energy. So whatever negative energy you're thinking about, just think about the opposite. Think about the polarity. That's the law of polarity. Just think about the opposite and take yourself out of that dark space so that you can enhance yourself. Because again, it's all about your mood and your emotions. If you stay in control of your mood and emotion, then you can enhance your reality by just staying in control of how you think and what's going on within you. So once you got the internal in control, the outside is easy. So when you're not allowing other people to get to you, not allowing your situation to get on your nerves, you stay clear and you stay clear-minded of what's going on the outside by staying in control of your mood and emotions. Do you think people still worship the sun? What's the sun? The sun is just a pituitary gland. So do people, study this. Study your pituitary gland. Study your crown chakra. That's the sun. That's the sun within you. So the sun outside is just a reflection of your pituitary gland, your crown chakra, or your source energy. So whenever you want to connect with your spiritual source, that's the sun. That's also the number one. If you want to work with the sun, work with the number one. 111, 111, 111, 111, 111, 111, 111, 111, 111, 111, 111, 111, 111, 111, 111, 111, 111. See? I do it like that because when you start to speak in a rhythmic manner, just like when you rap and when you speak in rhythm, you start to create, waves of energy that you can't see, but it enhances your reality. The same way you use mantras. When you use mantras, you're using waves and you're speaking in rhythm, and that's how you manifest. It's not when you manifest just speaking, it's when you speak in rhythm, and that's why you have songs and music and all that. When you manifest certain ways in the physical reality, that's how you enhance it, and that's how you can influence it on a metaphysical level. Can't wait to come back. You have a lot to teach me. Absolutely. You know what I mean? I look forward to seeing you, sister. Are you coming on Thanksgiving or are you coming on Christmas? You let me know. It's happening right now. Hold on. What did I just do? Take this down. I don't know what's going on right now. Okay. Have you worked with Metatron's cube? And if so, how do you properly use it in the most beneficial way? Have you ever seen orbs in the sky or sifts or as a meditation? Okay, I see what you're talking about. Now, have I worked with Metatron's cube? I worked with Metatron's cube in 2015. What happened to me personally is I was visualizing a key. I was visualizing like a lock, a key unlocking a lock within me. That's all I would visualize. Before I go to sleep, I would visualize a key going into a lock and open it up, and it would basically be a cube. Because basically, some people say the world is a cube. Some people say the world isn't round. You know, with the whole flat earth shit, they say the world is like a cube. So like or Malekith, if you study the tree of life, you look at Malekith is a cube. Well, obviously the Sephiroth is a circle, but if you look at Malekith from a spiritual perspective, it's a cube. It's also deal with the god Tahuti. You know, Metatron is a different version of Tahuti, which is, you know, the planet Mercury, you know, or Hermes in the Greek system. So that's definitely a direct manifestation of the Hermes energy, or Thoth, who gave us the universal laws, you know, or the Hermeticism, or Hermetics, or Hermetica. So that's definitely a direct manifestation of that type of energy. So definitely just me working with that key and that lock energy definitely opened up. That's when I was deep into, you know, going into the astral plane. I was having all type of astral projections. And, you know, so every time I went to sleep, I was seeing all type of different things. I was writing down my dreams, and it definitely helped me get over, you know, a certain hump in my life. It was a very, you know, dark time, and it definitely helped me stay focused. And that's around the time that I was doing videos like the Complete Guide to Manifestation. I'm pretty sure most people in here right now seen that video, the Complete Guide to Manifestation. That's around the time I was using that. So me working with that energy helped bring about that video. So if you look at that video is a manifestation of me working with Metatron's cube directly. Now, what was this other question? Orbs in the sky? No, I haven't really seen orbs in the sky or anything of a significant nature. I don't really see like things with my physical eyes. Most of the time, most of the things I see is of a spiritual nature, and like in my dreams, like I don't really see auras or anything like that. I don't have that ability. I'm not gonna lie to anybody. I can't see auras and all that, but I guess I just have to develop that more. I don't have that sight, that clairvoyant sight as of yet. I see more so internal images and feelings. Internal images and feelings. That's how I have the spiritual, that's how I get my spiritual messages. It's more so a feeling in the internal image or a thought that comes to me. So everything that's coming to me now is more internal. I'm not really seeing anything physical. It's more so just a feeling. I'm just expressing the feeling that's going through me. Have you ever met your spirit guides in the upper worlds? Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. One of them was definitely Metatron, and you know, it's definitely a whole lot of experiences that I can go to when it comes to the upper worlds. Like, you know, it was one time, like I ate something and it just destroyed my stomach. So I guess I ate something and it just destroyed my stomach. But on the flip side of it, I had an astral projection because I was just so sick and my body was under so much pressure. It pushed me so far up, I just felt my body shoot into the astral plane. And I looked at myself in the mirror and I saw a woman. And I'm like, am I looking at myself? I'm looking at myself and I saw a woman. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, that's probably why I call myself Asha. That's like a woman's Hindu name. But I'm like, that's probably a manifestation of my higher self. My higher self is probably a woman. And I'm not afraid to say that, but that's what I saw. That may not be the case, but that's just what I saw. And I'm like, I just went with it. Okay, cool. So that's why I went from Amon Asharenu to just Asharenu after that experience. So I'm like, it's just time for the feminine energy to manifest itself through me. So that's what I did personally. Have you worked with the goddess Heket? Absolutely. I made a seal for Hecate. Was it Heket or Hecate? I call it Hecate or Heket. That's definitely. I believe it's a deity for Venus. I believe I believe we're talking about the same deity. I'm not sure, but yeah, I work with that energy. Let's see here. I definitely went way longer than I thought. Probably Christmas. Don't know yet. Keep you updated. Okay, definitely. Look forward to seeing you on Christmas, sister. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Stay focused out there in Detroit. I know the Midwest can get real sinister out there, so definitely stay focused. Stay focused. Do you think aliens are real? We the aliens. I don't. Yeah, if anybody's aliens, we the aliens. It's a manifestation of us. Because all that UFO shit came from Elijah Muhammad. You know, do your history in the 40s, the 30s and the 40s. The first person that ever talked about alien shit was Elijah Muhammad. So after the government confiscated his bag, that's when they started talking about this UFO shit. So that started with Elijah Muhammad, who was the head of the Nation of Islam. So, and he's saying like, we was the gods. You know what I mean? So if there are any aliens, they are us. We the fucking aliens on that alien shit. You know, that's why we have conversations like this. Oh shit, what the fuck happened here? Look at this. Look, what's going on here? Somebody broke into this shit. Let me mind my fucking business though. You know what I mean? Let me mind my fucking business. Rahu is definitely manifesting itself right now. Let's keep going. Can you give some advice on how to astral project? Fast for 6 hours. Don't eat or drink anything 6 hours before you go to sleep. And definitely put it in your mind to astral project. You want to put it in your mind to astral project, and you will astral project. And the astral projection meaning you may be where your physical body is. You know you are astral projecting when you have a dream in the exact place where your physical body is. You will be in your room and it'd be some shit going on. So definitely just cut out the food and the drink. And definitely just allow your Kundalini to rise. Your Kundalini rises naturally when you fast. So the more your Kundalini rises, the easier it will be to astral project. What are your thoughts of the Hebrew Israelites? I don't have any thoughts on the Hebrew Israelites. You know, they have their own religion. They do their own thing. I don't really have a personal opinion about them. You know, peace to them. Shout out to them. Yes, my name is Asha. Definitely. Yes, Hecate. Yeah, so definitely Hecate. I believe Hecate is a goddess of witches. You know what I mean? So I definitely work well with that energy of Hecate, the goddess of witches. So that's definitely another great mother. If y'all are into the great mother, definitely work with the energy of Hecate, the goddess of witches. So all you dark witches out there, work with Hecate. She definitely speaks to me. It looks dark here in LA. I thought the sun was up. People were telling me it's sunny in LA. What you mean it's dark in LA? So did the sun go? People said it was sunny. I don't know what's going on. Yo, what's up? What's up back from hiatus? What's up? Can we all have a public session in California? I'm trying to get all my herbs in when I go home. Yeah, definitely. Why not? I'm down for that shit. I'm down to have a public session. If y'all can really take the fucking energy, you know what I mean? If y'all can handle this pure chaos, why not? I'm down for whatever. You get what I'm saying? Eclipse is gorgeous. Definitely, again, if you see the eclipse, send me some images of the actual eclipse, because you see, I can't see it. So if you have any images of the eclipse, send it to Lordasar, LORDASAR @gmail.com. Definitely let me see what you see. So, you know, I'm letting you see what I'm seeing. It ain't nothing but clouds and rain over here. You know, I'm not seeing anything. The light is amazing. You know what I mean? How do I move like real life in the dream? You don't move like real life in a dream. Like, it's more so you have to use your mind more in a dream. Like, you float. Like, you don't walk, you float. But again, rise your Kundalini up. So fast for a couple days. The more you rise your Kundalini, the more you would start to understand the astral dynamics. See, in the dream world, it's all about the mind. It's all about what you think. Like, what you think manifests in a more rapid level. You know what I mean? Like, again, there's a way to dream without even breaking your consciousness. Like, you're there laying down in your bed or whatever, and you can project straight into a dream without a break of consciousness. But again, you got to do your spiritual work. You got to do your spiritual exercises. Again, sleep with a bowl of water above your head. If you have some orgone energy, put the orgone energy on your third eye. Or put a crystal on your third eye. Or sleep with a bandana over your eyes and put some type of pressure on your temples or your third eye, and that's going to enhance your dreams. So that way, you gotta take yourself out of artificial light. Take yourself out of artificial light, and that's going to enhance your dreams and your astral projection. So any artificial light starts to fuck with your dreams. So cover up your eyes so that you are in pitch black. You know what I mean? And put pressure over your third eye. That's how you can enhance your astral projections in your dreams. Definitely, yeah, go to sleep with attention. You got no idea, I got stories for days. Definitely, you know what I mean? Stay focused out there, sister. You know what I mean? I know we all know about Detroit. You know what I mean? It's like a third world fucking country out there. You know, just the Midwest in general. You know, Chicago, you know, Kansas City, so on and so forth. So, you know, the best thing you can do is definitely, you know, keep your spiritual protection up. And, you know, I look forward to seeing you once again. What are your thoughts on Illuminati? We the Illuminati. If anybody a little Illuminati, is us. Now you have secret societies, of course. You have societies of people, you know, who get together and who you can say control the country and, you know, have certain things, make laws. Yeah, you have people like that, you know, Rothschild, Rockefellers, Bilderbergs, you know, the world blood or the so-called world blood. You have those people, but the more you rise in your God consciousness, you start to live and exist outside of that shit, so it doesn't really affect you as much. So again, the key to this is to rise up your Kundalini so that you don't really have to deal with that mundane bullshit anymore, like race wars and all that stuff. The more you rise up your Kundalini, the less you have to deal with on the physical level in terms of how the average ordinary person has to deal with things and how the average ordinary person reacts to whatever's going on around them. You just got to rise up your Kundalini. So your Kundalini is going to be what heals you. Your Kundalini is going to be what helps you to get over, you know, all the stuff that holds you down. You have to rise your Kundalini. That's the key to all this. The more you rise up your Kundalini, then the more it's going to enhance your spirituality. So that's going to get you your money. That's going to get you your wealth. That's going to get you the relationships. So whatever it is that you desire is going to all come through rising up your Kundalini, which again comes from you have to put yourself under that pressure. You have to put yourself under that spiritual pressure. So again, if that means you can't eat for a while, then you can't eat. If that means you can't drink for a while, you can't drink. You got to be willing to go through that strife and go through that pain so that you can rise up the Kundalini, so that you can heal yourself. So once you start healing yourself physically, you're going to start to think a lot more clear. That's the thing. We don't want to depend on drugs and weed and alcohol. You know, you do that at your leisure, but don't start to depend on that stuff. The only thing you should have to depend on is your own Kundalini. And that, you know, the best way to do that is to fast. And like I said, you know, just take your spirituality more seriously and just, you know, work with these deities. So call out deities, you know, before you smoke. So if you smoke, you know, if you drink, call out deities before you smoke and before you drink, so you can channel certain type of energies. You get what I'm saying? So you want to make your spirituality a part of your everyday life. Before you go to work, you know, you chant mantras at the job if you have a job, or whatever you're doing. You just keeping your spirituality a priority in your life, and you will see the change of it. All right. The sun is out, but it looks dark at the same time. Okay, well, it is a solar eclipse. So if the sun is out and it's dark at the same time, it is a solar eclipse. So I understand that. I'm way behind on this shit. But I'm going to answer all these questions. What do you think about religions? And what's yours? I have no religion. My religion is I, self, law, and master. Master of my own reality. And what I think about religions is for average, ordinary people who don't view themselves in a divine fashion. These are people who need to be controlled, people who need guidance, people who don't know anything about the spiritual realm, people who have to depend on a priest or a pastor, and they don't have a mediumship, they don't have a direct connection to their God self or their Godhood. But not going to put these people down. They just are not meant to access certain realms. You know, they may have fear or anything else. So it is people who are not meant to be on this side of reality. But again, you know, some of these people are good people. Some of these people, you know, will help you if you get into a car crash. Some of these people, you know, to help you, you know, they'll save your life if necessary. So I'm not going to say these people are bad or they're stupid or dumb. It just, again, it's just personal choice. They just may not know about this side of things. So I'm not here to, you know, downplay anybody or anybody's religion, whatever it is you do. Because, again, you have a spiritual system on each religion. If, you know, Christians, you have Gnosticism. So you have the organized religion, then you have Gnosticism. You got Islam, the organized Islam, but then you have Sufism. Then, you know, you have Judaism, then you have the Kabbalah. So people that are religious, if they study the other side of esoteric knowledge, they can definitely enhance their life if they choose. If not, it is what it is. So we don't need to dwell too much on, you know, other people and what they choose to do with their life. All right, these jobs keep turning me down. Yes, I visualize getting them. What do I do? Rise up your Kundalini. If you are getting rejected, again, maybe it's not for you to have a job. Maybe you got to find an alternative route. See, again, don't let the world just put you in this box where the only way to get money is to get a job. Don't limit yourself to that. Again, we all know bills got to be paid regardless. So again, you can put in these apps But don't just sit around waiting on a phone call. I don't recommend just sitting around waiting on a phone call. You know, you do what you got to do, put in your applications, do, you know, whatever your skill you use, utilize your skill, but rise up your kundalini again. You know, do your fast, you know, just the key again is to rise up your kundalini. That's what's going to help you enhance. Because whatever blockage is in your mind that's keeping you from your wealth, that's keeping you from your money, you got to clear out that blockage. And that's why, you know, I talked about working with your lunar energies. So see what side your moon is in and stay in control of your mood and your emotion. So don't allow yourself to get discouraged. Don't allow yourself to get discouraged. Stay in control of your mood and stay in control of your emotions. And that's what's going to help you get over, you know, the turmoil. You got to stay in control of your mood and your emotions. If you can stay in control and master your mood and emotions and don't let this shit get you down. I mean, if you have no money in your pocket, you don't look at yourself no less than anybody else. You can be standing right next to a millionaire and you don't feel less than, like, damn, I don't have no money. Don't let that shit define you. So whatever situation you're in, you are not defined by the situation you in. You are who you are regardless, whether you got money in your pocket or not. You are who you are regardless. So if you just keep that state of mind, like you are who you are regardless of whatever situation you in, you start to, again, you can enhance your life just by realizing who you really are. So don't define yourself by what's going on with you personally on a physical level, because this really doesn't matter. This is just a reflection of us, you know, what's going on a microcosm level. So definitely study the Kabbalah, not the Kabbalah, was the Kabbalah, but the Kabbalion. Study the universal laws more in depth and allow that to broaden your mind, and, you know, you're going to see your improvements immediately if you take it seriously. All right, some people that say we use 10% of the brain, 100% of the soul. Can we use 100% of the brain? That's just all about being logical. See, yeah, the average everyday person only uses 10% of the brain because all they do is follow orders all day. So they're not using original thought. That's the thing. So if you get up, you go to a job, and you being given direction all day, you're not thinking originally. See, that's the thing. So if you want to use more of your brain, it's about being original. So even if you go to the job, you get paid, you get your money, but when you come home, you start to have original thought by doing your rituals, studying your spirituality, studying your natal chart, you know, rising up your kundalini. That's how you use more and more of your brain. You start to activate your spirituality, activating the right brain. You know, your creativity. Use your creativity to create rituals that, you know, study your things, study your natal chart and all this, and doing creative things, you know, drawing, you know, doing things outside of the physical, mundane reality. So you start to create your own reality outside of, you know, what you do for a living or whatever your profession is. So the more and more that you start to create your own reality and you live by your own rules and you rule yourself, I, self, law, and master, that's when you'll use more percentage of your brain. So it's all about being original and having original thought and thinking like an original person, you know, not allowing what's going on in 2017 or what's going on in 2020, not allowing that to define who and what you are. Like, you was who you was when you was age 0, and you're going to be who you are when you are age 100 if you make it. So you are who you are, you know, which is a divine being. So to use 100% of your brain is just activating your divine being. So just stand in your divine mind, stand in your divine consciousness. So don't allow yourself to be defined by this physical body. You know, this physical body gets sick, it gets weak, it gets older. You know what I mean? Your teeth fall out. You know, your eyes are going to dissolve when you die. This physical body will dissolve at some point, but what stays permanently is your soul. So you think and act from a soul level, which is in your heart, from a soul level, from a divine level, and that's how you can transcend all of this shit and not get caught up and sucked into the matrix. All right. Have demons ever revealed themselves to you in a physical form? Have you been able to hear them give us a possession story? I'm possessed right now. This is a possession story right now. You see how I just can't fucking shut up? See, normally if you watch my videos, you know, I kind of have breaks and I kind of be here and there all over the place. I'm just rumbling. This is demonic possession right now if you want to actually experience. I'm just fucking with y'all, but maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm serious. So if you want to know about demonic possession, this is demonic possession right now. I'm being demonically possessed by Rahu. Rahu is possessing my black ass right now. This is demonic possession. But because it's controlled, because I'm in control of myself, because I'm in control, I can use it in a creative fashion and I can use it to enhance and it doesn't become destructive. See, that's the thing. You may be possessed, but as long as it doesn't become destructive, it's okay. But that's all spirituality is, just like the shaman being possessed by spirits to heal people and bring back healing information to heal the people. That's what it's talking about. So possession is just being able to control your subconscious mind, basically getting into a trance state, getting into the alpha state of mind, the alpha brain waves, and being able to receive information from your subconscious mind that can enhance your reality. That's the purpose of meditation and things of that nature. So it's about having this open line of communication from your subconscious to your conscious mind, and you don't see that as spooky. So even if things start to come out of your mouth that you didn't even know about on the conscious level, it's for you not to get spooked out. It's just you having a direct communication from the subconscious to the conscious. That's what possession is. You just start to have access to the hidden layers of your mind. So it is going deeper and deeper into your mind. So whenever we talk about demons and deities, it's just going to deeper aspects of your mind that you otherwise, that remains hidden, that you don't really have access to. Because again, you don't really have access to this type of information, just getting up and going to school or going to work. You don't need this type of information. This type of information comes out when you start to activate your spirituality, when you start to rise up your kundalini. That's when this information starts to come out and you use 100% of your brain and you become possessed, Definitely stay focused. Let's see, right, I did some kind of kundalini meditation last night about the eclipse. All that works, absolutely. The way I enhance my dreams, I put a magnet at my feet. Definitely work with the magnets. That's definitely a good point. Work with the magnets. Put them at your feet. Put them at your head. Definitely. So that's definitely a good sign. So appreciate that. With chill blazing, appreciate that information. Definitely work with magnets if you have some. If you don't, the magnets definitely work. Where do you buy crystals from? You got to go to a botanica. Go to a botanica or get them online. Like if you don't have a botanica or a crystal shop in your city, you just got to get them online. So that's the possibilities of you can get whatever you want online at this point. You know what I mean? We're just in a cyber age, we're in a digital age. So if you don't have a physical shop, just get it online. You know what I mean? Or utilize your mind, walk around downtown, whatever city you in, go downtown and just start asking around and just utilize your mind and just see what manifests. You may walk into a shop that's not even on Google. You know what I mean? It may be a personal shop. So if you don't find one and you don't see one, you don't want to use the internet, just go to any downtown of your city and just activate your mind and just walk around and just search. Like you had to do before Google. Just take it beyond Google. Before Google, you just got to search for it. Let's see. The jobs keep turning me down, even though I visualize getting them, and I fast at least 16 hours a day. What do? If they keep turning you down, then you understand that it's a blockage within you. So now you got to go inside. So if you fast and you rising up your kundalini and it's not working, then you understand that it's a blockage within you. So again, do you view yourself as a divine being? So again, if you keep getting rejected from the jobs, then you just got to understand that, hold on, somebody's texting me. You just got to understand that you are a divine being. So you got to let go. See, that's another thing about the solar eclipse. It's about letting go. Don't hold on. See, whatever the image of yourself is, let go of the old image of yourself and allow yourself to be new and reborn. Don't hold on to that old image. So again, if things are not working out in your favor, you got to release that old image of yourself and place yourself in a divinity, place yourself in a divine form and say that I can manifest money without a job. That may be what you need to do. You may just need to convince yourself that the job isn't the answer for you personally. It may not be jobs. So again, if you're not getting a call back, again, you still got to pay your bills, so you got to find another way to get paid. So again, now you got to utilize your mind in an alternative way. So now, okay, it ain't about putting in applications, it's about utilizing your mind in an alternative way. Definitely work with the energy of Rahu. Work with that number 4 and see what that does for you. Definitely work directly with the number 4 if it's not working in that way. Oh my God, what is with your face, dude? What's with my face? I think my face is cool. What do you mean, what's up with my face? Do I got something on my face? It is what it is. No, it's a human body, man. It is what it is. I'm not going to have a perfect face. I got bags under my eyes, you know what I mean? Not really sleeping. But when you're in this human experience, we just having a human experience. The body is going to do what it's going to do. It's going to go through its highs and its lows. So it is what it is, man. Don't trip. What's your take on spiritual welfare as far as direct attacks, or physically as well as self-projection on the defensive side? So when it comes to spiritual warfare, that's what we deal with every day. That's just what the matrix is. It's supposed to take you away from your spirituality. So the spiritual warfare is you start to work with these spiritual deities, you start to work with these spiritual systems, you start to see yourself as I, self, law, and master, and you start to transcend the spiritual warfare. Because again, as long as you're protecting yourself, you're doing your rituals. Again, it's more about the mind. Again, that's why I say read the Kabbalion. The best protection you can have is information, is game, is knowledge. That's the best information you can have, and utilize the knowledge. You got to use it. So don't just fill yourself with a bunch of books. You got to use the information. Keep your mood and your emotions in check. So the spiritual warfare is really works with your emotions. It's supposed to have you emotionally imbalanced. That's why you eat all the Not necessarily you personally, but that's why we're given all these bullshit foods, we're given all these bullshit realities, all these false realities. So again, once you transcend your mind by realizing who and what you are, by utilizing the depths of your mind, going deeper and deeper into yourself. So when this physical reality fails you, the only thing you can do is go deeper and deeper into yourself and just realize that the divinity comes from within you. That's what manifestation is. Manifestation is taking something from within you and placing it into the physical realm. That's why I prefer to say manifestation over attraction. You're not attracting anything, you are manifesting. You're taking something within yourself, a vibration. Everything has a vibration, so you are matching the vibration of the thought with a physical object and a physical reality. So you are aligning a thought with a physical object on the objective reality. The subjective reality is in alignment with the objective reality. So it starts with thought. Everything starts with thought. So thought is the basis of all things. So once you get your thoughts in order and start to organize your thoughts, which is another thing what Rahu does, Rahu helps you to organize your thoughts. That's why, again, you see me manifesting this right now. I'm just better enhancing at organizing my thoughts, so which is why I can answer the question directly. So once you organize your thoughts and you start working with organized thoughts, you will start to see things pan out the way you want to pan out. So you have to organize your thoughts and keep your mood and emotions in check by not allowing this outside matrix to influence you. So again, read up on the Kabbalion and definitely study the universal laws and apply them every day of your life. It all starts with thought. So whatever problems, again, you can't solve physical problems with physical solutions. Don't think like that. When you have physical problems, they are the manifestation of thoughts and emotions. So whatever physical problems with the lack of this or the lack of that, that is a result of thinking and feeling. So once you get your thoughts and feelings in check, it's going to reflect in your physical reality. So again, don't let the realm of the results, effects, it's cause and effect. Don't let the effects influence like, well, I need this, or I don't like this, and I got to do something with my hands. This is not going to solve any problems. This is just a manifestation. This is just a result. You got to go into the deeper aspects of your subconscious mind through the meditation, through the dreams, organizing your thoughts and keeping your feelings in check. And that's when you will start to see change. You got to go deeper and deeper into yourself. So don't let this outside influence, well, you got to do this, you got to go here, you got to go there. Again, when you start thinking more clearly, when you start to have clarity of thought, that's when you start to do things in a more active manner. You start to do things more precise. So if you want to change your physical reality, you got to change your mind and your feelings first. It's not about, okay, I need to do something. What do I need to do? Where do I need to go? What job I need to apply for? No, you got to organize your thoughts. That's the very first thing. You talk about the number 2 and 1 or 21. I've been saying it all the time. Number 1 is the number of the sun. Number 2 is the number of the moon. So study in your natal chart what alignment you probably know what your sun sign is, but study what your moon and what zodiac sign your moon is in. So that's what it's speaking to you. So 21 that you're seeing, that's your moon sign being in front of your solar sign. So again, to me, that's just a manifestation of the lunar energy being in front of the solar energy. So to me, it's a sign of enhancing your lunar energy. So definitely check your natal chart to see what lunar aspect is, what zodiac sign your moon is in, and definitely do a ritual and enhance that. Do you believe in the Middle Earth? Yeah, like the earth being hollow and all that shit? Absolutely. You know, there's all type of shit going on that we're not privy to, that's being hidden from us. So it's all type of shit that's being hidden by the government and all that. But that's why you use astral travel. That's why you astral travel, so you can actually see what's going on. Astral travel to the center of the earth. Astral travel to fucking Africa and go to the places that you can't go to on a plane. If you really want to see the earth is round or flat or a cube, astral project and you see it for yourself. And don't let nobody tell you different. So if you really want to know the deeper secrets that that's being hidden from us, that's why this is what spirituality is for. So you can know what the real deal is. So that you don't have to guess and you don't have to speculate. So let me go over here. So you don't believe in heaven and hell? Heaven and hell is right now. Heaven and hell is your emotions. You can be in heaven or hell based on how you feel about yourself. If you have low self-esteem, you in hell. If you have high self-esteem, you in heaven. As simple as that. So no, there is the physical hell and the physical hell and the metaphysical hell and heaven. Again, is just the sun and the moon, right? The sun and the moon, heaven and hell. If you know who and what you are, you in heaven. If you allow yourself to be on an animalistic level and you don't raise up, then you will be in hell because you're subjected to whatever happens around you. You're subjected to your environment. You're not going to be able to be the god of your reality. You become reactionary instead of putting out causes in the universe. So heaven and hell is real based on how you feel and how you think about yourself, your thoughts and your feelings. That's what's going to put you even in heaven and hell. You know what I mean? Even in heaven and hell, that's what's gonna put you in heaven or hell. Let's see what's going on. See, we going in today. See, that's what I'm saying. See, this solar eclipse has just got me smashing this shit. I'm destroying this fucking reality. You know what I mean? I'm giving y'all game from the direct source. You know what I mean? This is what the solar eclipse do. So definitely thumbs up this motherfucker if you didn't already. We going in. We gonna enhance this shit. Are you giving or just talking? Even if you're broke, saying blessings to people through your energy? Oh, okay. That's a response to that person. Okay. How is the state of mind? What does that mean? The state of mind, again, is your mood and your emotions and your thoughts. So, for example, most people are not aware of what they're thinking. We have like 100,000 thoughts a day. So most people are not aware of what they're thinking. They just think. So when you become aware of your thinking, that's why you use mantras. Mantras just slow down your thoughts. That's why mantras work. It's not necessarily that there's anything special about the word. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't, but it slows down your thoughts. So if all you're doing is saying clean all day, clean, 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 clean. That's all you're thinking is clean, 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 clean. That's all you're thinking. You're not thinking about what this person is doing, what color car this is, how fat the bitch ass is, what this nigga is saying. You're not thinking about this bullshit. You just think about clean, 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 clean. That's all you think about. One thought. That's why it works. And you start to see the manifestation of clean, which is the manifestation of the Venus energy. You start to see more and more of the Venus energy, where it's in the form of beautiful women, whether it's a form of material success, or it can come in all type of forms. But again, the reason why the mantras work is because you are slowing down your thoughts and you are aware of everything that's going through your head. That's all it is. So you're just not, everything that comes, like everything that you see, you just don't react to. Like, damn, look at that car, look at this, look at this, look at that. What's going on here? What's going on over there? You're not doing any of that. That's the whole point of it. You just say focus on what's going on within you and what's going on in your own mind. So slow down your thoughts by staying consciously aware of what you're thinking. That's the thing. All right. Heaven to hell, heaven to hell, heaven to hell, heaven to hell. So do you chant Rahu or 444? Does that push me to boss up? Definitely. 444. Chant 444, 444, 444, 444, 444, 444, 444 all fucking day. And write down your experience. So at the end of every day, you should have a page full of shit to write down. That's what it is. So again, sometimes we may forget. So do this shit we chant 444 for the next 7 days. And write down what happens to you every day, what's going on within you, and also what's happening outside of you. So when you go back and read what was going on, now you have solid facts about how it works for you. See, it's one thing for you to chant mantras and do the things and you forget about it the next week because of whatever is going on around you. You gotta write it down, write down your experience so that you can have actual facts for you and you know what works for you. So you can always go back to that experience and you know what works. Same thing with me. Every time I want to go back and I want to have a certain type of experience, I didn't already write it down somewhere. So okay, I was doing this. Okay, when I had this experience, I was sleeping butt naked. I had a bowl of water above my head. I had the organ by me out. You know, whatever ritual I did, I have it written down. So if I want to go back to that experience and have that experience again and enhance that experience, I know exactly what I did so I can do it again. So again, that's the purpose of writing everything down. So when you do have the experience, you don't forget it, because you may forget it if you don't write it down. It's a possibility that even no matter how profound the experience is, you may forget it. So again, you write it down so that you don't forget it. All right, cool. Would be a gift. Give you some vibes right now, Flan. Definitely. Spin like Twister right now. That's what I'm saying. You see, I'm going in. So this is the manifestation of Rahu. So regardless of what I'm saying, you can just see like I'm manifesting that energy right now. I'm just spitting all. This is what I'm saying. It's that ambition. It's that hunger. It's the hunger's within me. I feel that hunger. So I'm just it's just coming out. So how can I become rich? Master your mind. Organize your thoughts. That's it. So it ain't necessarily about thinking about riches, thinking about wealth. It's about organizing your thoughts, putting your thoughts in the right place. So again, work with the number 4 or work with the number 8. Work with Rahu or work with the planet Saturn. It helps you to organize your thoughts, put things in their proper place. So once you put things in your proper place, it's like being in a clean house. Everything is in order. So it's about order. When you have everything in order, it's all about management. If you want to be rich, it's just the mindset of being rich is you basically you know how to place things in a proper order. You know how to manage people. You know how to manage numbers. You know how to manage, doing deals and making deals with businesses and people. That's all it is. You just organize your thoughts. And the more you organize your thoughts, the more you can enhance your reality, because again, you don't have your thoughts scattered all over the place. That's all it is. The less scattered thoughts, the more you start to build up, you build up your mind, and you basically knowing how to do things in a proper fashion. Organize your thoughts. So whether you the criminal on the block or you the fucking the governor of a city, it's about organizing your thoughts, becoming a mastermind, mastering your mind. And again, the mind isn't physical. It's about mastering your mind and organizing your thoughts. That's how you become everything, whether it's rich, whether it's you famous, fortune, whatever it is that you want. You have to organize your thought and start thinking in a certain fashion. That's all it is. So, read books by, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Warren Buffett. It's the same thing. It's about organizing your thoughts. Read whoever you want to read, whoever inspires you. It's all going to come back to how you think. You know what I mean? So, let's see what else we got here. Should we wear special glasses to the eclipse? If you have them, wear them. You know what I mean? If you do have them. Cover your head. Definitely, the reason why I have my crown chakra covered up, definitely purple was the color of the crown chakra. Yeah, this is another reason why I'm able to speak. It's clearly how my thoughts organized, because when you cover up your head, it blocks out all the influence that's coming around you. So that's why I have my head covered, or I have something wrapped around my head, or have this. This is what is keeping all this extra shit from coming in and basically fucking up my thought waves. So my thought waves are basically protected. So this is protection, just like the woman wears a veil. So again, this is another symbolism of, the feminine energy. I'm wearing a veil right now. So the veil helps me to channel, and it helps keep all that extra shit away from me. So that's why I'm able to just, speak as precisely as I am, because I'm protecting myself and protecting my crown chakra. So that's another thing. Definitely keep your crown chakra protected as much as you can. So where do we go when we die? You go wherever you think you're going. The mind is all. So if you think you're going to heaven, you will go. If you think you're going to hell, you will go. So if you think you're going to go inside the pussy of a beautiful woman, then you're going to go inside the pussy of a beautiful woman. That's exactly where you're going. It's all about what's going on in your mind. So again, you create your own heaven in your mind, and you go there every night. You can do that. That's the whole purpose of creating an astral temple. Create your version of heaven in your mind and go there every time you go to sleep, and you will see what heaven is for yourself personally. Create your own heaven. You know what I mean? So, let's see where we at with it. Damn, I'm like 10 minutes behind these goddamn. See, I'm speaking so much, I'm so far behind. I'm trying to answer everybody's questions, you know what I mean? So give me some time. I want to thank you before I go. You changed my life. Definitely appreciate you. Appreciate you. You changed my life. Appreciate you. You know who you are. Cassius or Cassius, whoever you are. Kahis. Appreciate you, man. Don't trip. Asharenu is Clean, your favorite mantra. Clean is my first mantra. That's why I say Clean so much. It's the first mantra I knew about and the first mantra I work with, and it definitely enhanced my whole life. So that's why I speak about it so much. Because that's the first mantra. So when I first learned about mantras, the first mantra I learned about is Clean. So that's why I just say it all the time. So it's the first thing that naturally comes to me. Clean, 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 clean. That's all it is. So it enhances the Venus energy. So that's what it is. Well, 131 is great wealth of responsibility. What do you think about Jay-Z and his album being named 444? It's all about Rahu. See, the 444 album is a very introspective album. He started to reveal a lot of things. So it wasn't like a typical Jay-Z album where he just talking about all this stuff. He basically, what the album was about, he was trying to uplift people's thinking and like stop doing, bullshit. And is a very introspective album. That's all about Rahu, 444. So he took himself out of his own ego. He started to like, this is what's going on within me. And, this is about me trying to step up, people who step up their business, step up their wealth, stop spending your money foolishly. That's what it's about, wealth. So it's about 444. So again, just listen to the 444 album, and definitely after you study Rahu and see what Rahu, what the significance of Rahu is, then listen to the album from that perspective. Then you'll be able to pick up on what he's actually talking about and what he actually means. You know what I mean? So once you know what Rahu is, you will definitely understand the 444 album way more better. You have a bad headache, cover up your crown chakra. You got a bad headache, keep your crown chakra covered up, put a bandana around your eyes and go into a dark closet and meditate. Your headache could be over. Drink some tea. You know what I mean? Definitely, definitely, definitely. Do you believe in Judgment Day? Judgment Day is fucking today on this goddamn solar eclipse. That's why I came to bring you motherfuckers a message of judgment. That's why I'm here, to destroy this goddamn reality, to keep you or to help you get to your God realm, to be in your divine mind. All this bullshit reality is fake. Don't put no faith into this shit. Manifest from within. Don't allow this outside shit to influence you. Manifest and create from within. And the only thing that's going to stop you from doing that, and if you take yourself out of your divinity, you take yourself out of your divinity, you become subjected to whatever happens to you. But when you stay in your divine mind, and you stay in your divinity, you will create your reality from within, from the microcosms. Create from within. So this is Judgment Day for everybody, and we see what the fuck is going on. Do I watch Dragon Ball Super? No, I don't. I don't watch Dragon Ball. So I watch Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball, but I don't know what Dragon Ball Super is. Greetings from Switzerland, still following you. Definitely appreciate you from Switzerland. Millie, shout out to Millie from Switzerland. You're awesome. Asha, definitely shout out Jose. Definitely, what's good, bro? Every day is Judgment Day. Gives me life. I'm gonna check out Dragon Ball Super. I don't even know what that is. I'm guessing it's a version of Dragon Ball Z. I may be wrong, but I definitely check that out. Thank you for letting me know about that. X videos. Who's fucking putting up X videos links? What the fuck are you putting up porn for? But again, again, I'm not knocking porn. Yeah, put up the links. I guess fucking click on that shit. Motherfuckers, you want some porn? Click on that porn link somebody put up on here. You feeling frisky today? Watch that shit. Peace. Oh yeah, fuck. What's good, Relic the guy? Relic the guy that's watching the goddamn live stream. That's my brother. Shout out to my nigga. That's a nigga you hear on the NLE music. Shout out to motherfucking Relic the God. You know what I mean? Straight fire in this motherfucker. What's good, bro? You know what I mean? We in this motherfucker Judgment Day. We in this bitch. Daisy for checking me out, man. We in this motherfucker right the fuck now, man. You just a good, yo, this is a good video, definitely. What's the Planet 2? Planet 2 is the moon. So I think we said enough. You see, let me let y'all see what's going on now. You see, I've been speaking this shit into existence. Now look at this shit. I'm breaking up these goddamn clouds. You know what I mean? You see? Breaking up these motherfucking clouds. See, I done basically talked through the whole solar eclipse. Right? I done basically talked through the whole, see? That's what we did. See, this is manifestation straight out of thought. We didn't fucking enhance the whole vibration of the city. You know what I mean? We didn't broke up these clouds. You know what I mean? So I'll let you know this shit is real, you know. So when I first saw this video, it was raining, it was dark, it was gloomy. Now look, the motherfucking sun is about to come out soon. You can see the mountains over here. You see these blue skies? That's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. The freaks play with heart. Don't even worry about heart. We can break up clouds with our own mind. Again, don't let this government machines and this artificial intelligence fool you. Our divine minds is greater than all that shit. The sun out is in Jacksonville, Florida. Absolutely. Shout out to motherfucking Florida out there. You know, good sun. You know what I mean? So the sun is probably gonna come out real soon over here as well, but I'm just giving y'all, a perspective. So you see, when I first saw the video, you know, it was real gloomy. So we didn't spoke this shit into existence. We didn't raise the vibes of the planet. You know, it's from the inner earth to the outer earth. You know what I mean? We aliens in this motherfucker. We're raising up the vibration. We're gods by nature, by design. We were designed to be in this situation we in. So no matter what we go through and how much strife we go through, we're the realest things that ever hit this motherfucking planet. You know what I mean? Utilize your mind to manifest straight out of thought. Don't allow yourself to be sucked into this matrix and have you believing that you're just a slave, that you don't mean shit, that you have no respect. You're the greatest thing that ever happened to this planet. You're the greatest thing walking this earth. You're the greatest thing ever in existence. You're the greatest thing in the universe. The mind is all. Spirituality rules. What else do I need to say? You know what I mean? It's good. You know, we're giving out game. You know what I mean? We enhancing this whole planet. We are all humans. Respect to you. You are truly helping. Definitely, we help each other. You know what I mean? I pull the energy from everybody. Definitely, shout out to everybody watching. I pull the energy. You know what I mean? I give it back. I pull the energy from everybody. I give it back. You know what I mean? Hold on. What is this? TOK. Y'all see this graffiti over here? I don't know. Y'all see that shit? I don't know if y'all see it. Let me go up a little closer. And we gonna end it off with this. Somebody just put this here. This shit was not here a few days ago. So TOK, what's TOK? Let's break this numerology down. TOK. So you got 2, 6, 2. What's 2, 6, 2? 1. This is the energy of the sun. So this is a graffiti. So TOK, this is the energy of the sun. T is the 20th letter. O is the 15th letter. K is the 11th letter. So 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 plus 5 is 6, so 2 plus 6 is 8, plus 20 is 2, so you got 1. Got the energy of the sun, you know what I mean? And the sun definitely about to come out. You get what I'm saying? So just giving y'all that little jewel. So definitely keep your mind, that's how you keep your mind working, breaking down these numbers, you know, looking at these numerology, these alphabets, you know, keeping your mind just flowing. Keep your mind in a mathematical light. So this is how you block out the matrix. This is how you start to create and manifest. You start to utilize your astrology, you utilize your numerology, and you're just breaking down, like I was talking about on the complete guide to manifestation. You're just breaking down the street names, you're breaking down the license plates, you're breaking down everything that comes to you, and you apply spiritual significance to everything that happens in your life. You get what I'm saying? So you just keep your mind flowing with this astrology, with this numerology, with this Kabbalah, with the Kabbalah, you know, all these universal laws. You just keep all these spiritual systems just over and over in your mind. What's going on in your dreams? You know, decoding your dreams, just walk life from a divine perspective, and you will start to see it enhance your lifestyle. You know what I mean? So what else needs to be said? You know, y'all have any more questions, you let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to walk back to the house, and I'm going to start sipping on my motherfucking tea. Oh yeah, right, yeah, the daily rituals video, I definitely do that. Definitely shout out to you. Yeah, definitely. I wanted to do a video about the clip off and shit, you know, the dark side of the tree of life. Well, I'm like, I don't know if motherfuckers ready for that shit, but I gotta, you know, it's levels to this shit, you know, so we gonna get to that eventually. You know what I mean? Glad I found you, appreciate that. You know? Let's see. See what's going on here. You know what I mean? Keep the crown chakra covered. I like your mind. Definitely appreciate that. Never noticed your channel, but subscribe now. Yeah, it is what it is, man. We out here. We own the bullshit all day, every day. We are with the shits. Shout out to motherfucking the Midwest, Chicago, Detroit, Texas, Switzerland, New York, Mississippi, LA, Nevada, Minnesota. I'm just naming just random shits, you know what I mean? Put y'all cities up in the chat. Shout out, put y'all cities up, you know what I mean? It's the reason why you in your city. Type in your cities. Shout out to all these motherfucking cities. Shout out to the cities. Put up the cities. You know what I mean? Show love to your city. Show love to the sun. Show love. Show love. New York, Northwest, Nepal, Jersey, Nashville, Portugal. Put up your cities, you know what I mean? We out here. What is it, Basel City? Tomica, San Francisco, Milwaukee, Louisiana. See, we got Cleveland in this motherfucker, New York in this motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. No, shout out to all these cities. Shout out to everybody in this motherfucker. What was it, Lativa? You know what I mean? Motherfuckers all over the world. You know what I mean? In tune with the frequency, enhancing your shit. Houston. Shout out to Houston, New Jersey, Charlotte. You know what I mean? We in this motherfucker. Look at this shit, Jersey. A lot of Jersey niggas, or, you know, women. Shout out to Jersey. You know what I mean? I definitely fuck with the East Coast. Burn the world, yeah, we burning this motherfucking world up and we replacing it with the divine essence of who and what we are. My big brother definitely, yeah, shout out Detroit, shout out sister, shout out to Lisa, you know what I mean? That's my blood sister. She fuck with my videos. Follow me on Instagram. Yeah, definitely follow me. If you don't know my Instagram, it's Lordasar, Lordasar. I don't really have too much up there. I'm just starting a new one up, so follow me if you want to. Hotep. Was it Nepal, Hotep? Coming to Nepal, definitely, you know what I mean? I don't mind coming to Nepal. I have no idea what goes on out there. You know what I mean? But you let me know what's up. So definitely, you know what I mean? We up in this bitch. I'm showing love to everybody who's watching, everybody who continue to watch, everybody that's gonna watch in the future. You know what I mean? Rep your fucking city, rep your hood. You know what I mean? Rep within yourself, rep your godhood. Use your divine name. Denver. Well, I've been to Denver. I bought some weed from Denver. That shit had me on fucking space lands. So definitely shout out to Denver. You can legally buy weed out there. You can go into the shop, show your ID, and legally buy weed in Denver. Shout out to Denver. You saying all our Vedic stuff, you know, that's what I'm saying. You gotta be universal with your knowledge. You gotta be universal. Yeah, you wouldn't think I would even know this shit, right? You wouldn't even think I know about Rahu. I know about Rahu. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. You gotta be universal. We don't just stay with this Western shit. You know what I mean? We universal with this shit. We going to Egypt. We going to India. We going to America with the Hermeticism. We going all this shit. You know what I mean? Look, the sun is coming out now. Look at this. We done brought the fucking sun out. Stay positive. Definitely stay positive. We done brought the sun out. Hold on. This is what we do. We bring the sun out. We bring the motherfucking sun out. So definitely we got the whole US in this motherfucker. So definitely shout out. We gonna get up out of here in a second. We gonna close out with y'all seeing the sun. The sun is about to come out. I don't know if y'all can see that. I can see it. You see that? We bring the sun out. So yeah, as soon as the solar eclipse is over, basically you see the sun is coming out again. So this has definitely been an event for the solar eclipse. So definitely hopefully everybody received the message. You received the message you were supposed to receive. I definitely had fun with it. You know what I mean? Yeah, you see everybody coming out now. You see you wasn't seeing shit. What time is it out there? It's about to be 11 a.m. So basically the solar eclipse is just ending. It's just ending. It's alien involved in this shit. And we the fucking aliens. They speaking through me. These demonic spirits are speaking through me. You hate when the videos have to end, you know what I mean? We got to keep going. You got to take this information and apply it to your own life. I'll be right back at y'all. Don't even trip. Don't even trip. Y'all definitely have fun too, you know what I mean? We bring the sun out. We bring the motherfucking sun out. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody. We helped bring the sun out, you know what I mean? Shout out to everybody who saw the sun, who saw the eclipse, you know what I mean? So we're going to end it right here. We back at the crib, so definitely shout out for everybody for watching. You know what I mean? We're going to be right back at y'all. So one more time, definitely thumbs up the video if you got something from it, even if it's just 1%. If you don't fuck with the demonic shit, at least you got something about organizing your thought. You know what I mean? So definitely thumbs up. Definitely I'll speak to y'all soon. So y'all do your thing, you know what I mean? Organize your thoughts. Work with your Rahu. I'm going to put the link of how to change a house vibration in the description. About 20 minutes, whatever. So check that out if you want to. And I'm going to be right back at y'all soon. Peace. Hotep. Fuck with the lunar energy. Lilith. Fuck with Lilith. Babylon. Isis. Hecate. You know what I mean? Get in. These Egyptian shit. Rahu. So love and peace to everybody. You know what I mean? Shout out. You know what I mean? Fuck the world. We out this motherfucker.